Hello, humans of the internet. Wow, I'm really dark today. I'm going to just faff with lighting. One moment. Now you can see me. Hello, humans of the internet. Welcome to Under the Hood, um, where I spend some time making a world with you guys just hanging around with me, I guess, if you're interested. So today we're doing world building. I'm gonna do something different because I am tired of just making genealogies. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll for where we're gonna start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna roll a d8. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Oh, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. I haven't put anything there yet. Alright, I guess we'll just start with what we know. This is kind of why I wanted to do it, because I was just like, let's just go somewhere and see where we end up if we just follow our noses for a bit. What does this qualify as? It's none of these things. Natural law, geography, I guess. Go with that. I'm going to just create the article because I want to actually go to the main page of the article. Bro. Vacations. Vacations? Oh, ferry. Oh, just go somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Totally. Alright. I want the advanced edit. Okay, so did we usually get to pick a specific? I'm hoping there's like plane. Alternate plane. Is that an option? Not plane of existence. Boom. Okay. So, um, yeah, I figured if we just roll for where we start, and then we can just kind of follow the breadcrumbs and see where we end up. So, ferry, and I'm going back to calling it ferry because I'm sorry, but that light is actually hurting my face. Hurting my face, so you'll just might have to deal with me being all shadowy. Deal with it. It's too hard on my eyes so early in the morning. Um, Going back to calling it ferry because I don't want to use Feywilds because that's D&D, and I actually don't even know what they call it in Pathfinder. But fairy to me feels right and kind of catch-all and very true to where a lot of my lore comes from, if I'm perfectly honest. Fairy is the plane of magic and the Fae. It is a place of trickery and where move around and you can never be quite sure what's around the next bend. Vacations in the ferry sounds like the start of a tragedy. I mean, yes. It's probably not a great place for a vacation if you don't have a local guide. Let's just leave that for now. I don't want to get too deep into the whole writing thing. We're gonna just parent location. No, it is its own parent location. Ruler. I don't think Titania's in there. Nope, didn't think so. Okay, I'll have to go back and fill that in. And then, can I add more? Sad. Okay, that's fine. Additional, oh, there we go. Gonna have to make one here too. Over on I suppose we can just make it. Nah, we're gonna leave that for now. Owning organization. Nah. Organizations contesting ownership of the location. Not anymore. Geography. Wonky. Ecosystem. Even more wonky. Yeah, I don't want to get into all of this. It's very complex and crazy, and we should probably at some point have a history of the Fey Wars and what. Alright, sections. So this is just things that are in design. Oh, that's it. That's it. There's nothing else complex about that. No secrets, we literally just made the thing. Alright. Okay, so I guess I do. It's already. Sorry, you're watching me think, which is always fun for you, I'm sure. Localized phenomena, climate, flora and fauna. I just feel like these are all so humongous. I don't read tourism. Don't. I amuse myself. Okay, so we're going to go back to our articles because we're going to need to move those articles because it will probably maybe not. Where have you put it? Could they be added to some part of this? The place is already. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I feel like I need to start granular and then feed the main article, if that makes sense. So Oberon is Titania's husband. They rule the summer court together. Oberon is also a how do I say he used to be? Jean-Luc. Oberon is to be the mortal elf. Jean-Luc. I don't remember what his last name was. Balls. Hang on, I'm gonna go look it up. Because I have everything, you guys. Nothing ever goes away. Thank you. Thank you. Glad someone's got a memory. Before the Fey Wars, during which the previous Oberon was stripped of his Archfey powers as part of the final battle. A trial slash judgment by Titania. That would have been amusing. Elzarin almost dropped his name when talking to Titania. Ah, cool. That's why you remember it. I things fall out of my brain if I don't put them down somewhere. Called by Titania. We'll leave it at that for now. So, I will have to ask Kyle about all this. This is not red though. Red. Tall as fuck. Gender meh. He believes in himself. Current status, current location, all very. Species. I don't think Archfey's in there. Time to make a new article. Archfey. Create and link. naming. Kind of, Oberon is kind of the title rather than the... No, no. I'm going to change my mind about that. Oberon. I don't really want to get into all of that right now. I do this all the time. I'm like, we'll get back to that. Pfft, never happens. Yeah, sorry, that is true of older rulers. Name and title were the same. Yep. And if you think about like popes, even now, that's still a thing, kind of. Um, I would say that if it was more frequently passed on, it would make sense that Oberon would be the title, but it's really only happened the one time, and only because of extreme situations. Okay, so this is going into fairy realms. Okay, we'll leave that at that for now. Go back here and do my girl, who I will have a lot more to say about because she lives in my brain still to this day. Okay. I can actually even maybe put a character portrait. Oh no, because I've got to actually put it in the library first. I seem to recall I stopped doing because it was just such a pain. Such a pain. But let's just do it as we go, right? That makes sense. No, I don't want to do that. I want to... Oh, there, that's how. Shauna beautiful picture of my beautiful girl. Which remains my profile picture on many, 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 many things. Okay. Look at that. Look at her. So pretty. Okay, Titania is the queen of the summer court. I suppose I should put this in her deified manifest on Azurhia Solaria. The big reveal. Which big reveal? The Titania big reveal? That was fun because I literally made a mission called the wand of Titania or something, or they had to retrieve the Titania's wand. And I was like, but what if she is Titania? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, of the picture. It's so freaking gorgeous. Like, I still use it as my profile picture in all kinds of places because she just nailed her. She nailed her. And I have such a like deep soft spot for this character. I mean, I guess I played her for like 2 years. Tanned, long oranges, yellows, reds. She has the hair I wish I had. I don't care about height and weight. I mean, she's an archfey. Biological sex is a bit... especially because she would, in places where the sun gods are portrayed as male, that is how she would be in those places. mean, birth and death is complicated. Oh, okay. Naming. Anya. None of the other things. Personal history. Oh, see, now this is just a lot of stuff that I don't really want to get into because too complicated right now. Physical. General physical condition. Queen of the world. And I can't be bothered with all of this. Okay, we'll do this bit, which is, yes, that is there already, and then also add a character relationship. Doesn't exist yet. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. We'll come back to that. Alright, what I might actually, see, this is what I meant about breadcrumbs, because what I might actually do now is just, oh wait, I need to tell it to put it in Fairy Realms. As a GM, there are some NPCs that just stick with you. Yeah, what's interesting to me is always that, like, sometimes I'll create an NPC and I'll be like, oh my god, I love this character so much, and the players are just like, whatever, they don't care. And then other times I create a complete, like, Scrat the Goblin was a complete throwaway character that I made up literally on the fly, and just stuck around. Everybody just loved him, and so, and you can't always tell which is gonna be which is interesting. Okay, so we're just gonna pop in here long enough to put it in the right place. Nope, navigation. Yeah, like you just don't know who's gonna stick, right? That's where I was putting it. Don't know, what is it? Yeah, and see what I called them. Ancestries, right. Although, it's not really an ancestry. It may have to be something like, we may need a new category. Called, I don't like the word monsters because not all the things that people put in monsters are monsters. Maybe I'll go non-player ancestries. Wow. Yeah, but again, like archfey creatures, I don't know. I'm gonna do this for now because what that then means is it is there. Travel should be in. Nah, don't fall down there. Okay, archfey. Cool. Now we're going to go back here to the fairy realms, and we're going to make a category here called archfey, and we're going to pop our Oberon and our Titania in there, and then we're going to go in there, and we're going to make a list of all the archfey we can remember making up at some point. So we have Mab. Yeah, exactly. Nothing ever works. It's not player and player. I guess the distinction for me is whether it's an ancestry I would be okay with a player playing, and obviously an archfey. I'm not gonna let a player play an archfey. That ain't happening. So yeah. So Mab is a character. guess what I want to make sure I'm doing is including all the archfey that I've used as my yeah, right. That I've used as my um as the basis for the deities, because part of the whole concept of the pantheon on Azurhia is that a lot of those beings are actually archfey who have been deified because of the connection with fairy on this world. Okay, I'm going to leave that at that for now. So what I might actually do is open up the deities list. Not all of them started that way. Some of them just became deities due to their... Oh, I need another tab, folks. Okay, so Elwood no, Ayanma no, Gilhari no. Isbadil is in fact... oh gosh, I've got a whole bunch of things here that apparently I need to move. Fairy Realms. Where Otagon got the idea in this world's law. I mean, yes. But also, I'm actually moving away from using Artagan because I'm trying really hard not to use other people's things. So, yeah. Like, I know he is much loved and all the rest of it, but I'm like, I feel like we need to move away from, yeah, using other people's intellectual property. So, okay, so Oberon's deified. Yeah, exactly. Is on Azurhia is wow. Spell your own world property. Is Badal. I'm fairly certain. Okay, Kifa, Moedala, Nangani is Hern. So we'll go back here. Yeah, it's also just like I don't want to open myself up to, obviously, clearly, a lot of my stuff is drawn from folklore, and I feel like that's fine. But when you're drawing from folklore is different to drawing from another contemporary creator. So, wow, what were my fingers doing there? And the hunter is a character. I'm just gonna pop them in for now. Oh, hang on. The whole point of looking that up was to... Wow. Wow, Jax. Wow. Okay, so Hern is... Hern... Station on Azurhia is... Nangan. Okay. Got it right. So Stellaria, we've got Volana is the moon. Might be all of the ones I've actually done. Wait, I've got a bunch here that I don't even remember what I did with them. Really? You're not going to let me do that? Please open the article. Okay, fine. Underground Spider Goddess. Ah, yes, she's my Lolth version, kind of. So it invites opinions from other players. I mean, the kind of people that I play with, I'm always going to have to deal with opinions. I don't mind, but yes, you're right. Like if it's someone you've made up, they can't tell you they know their character better. They know the character better than you do, which is helpful. Oi. Some of these are made to fill in a gap, and I haven't actually done anything more than that with them. Ah, yes. So Sea God, not. Okay, so Zavista is the other thing of Mab. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually open all of these up in your own tabs because there's going to be a lot of cross-referencing going on here. So Han Mab is, we'll wait for it to catch up. I also need to check because I actually had a list of who, oh gosh, I wonder if I can find it. Of the Archfey that showed up. Oh, I need what's in noodle Alex's check too, the one who was the glitter person. So Zavista deified manifestation on Azurhia is Zavista. Okay. Okay. I think that's all of the specifically Fey ones. Yeah, I did quite a lot of work on the deities. The fairy saint of the glitter bomb. Yes, I just don't remember what her name was. That's my problem. All right, I'm just gonna go on a bit of a deep dive here and see if I can find my list of I don't even know where I would have put it. My list of the Archfey that were in that original, in that final scene, because I had a bunch of them. I just don't remember who I used in the end, and I feel like I'm gonna have to really dig deep in my file structure to find it. Bear with me while I do some digging. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Cinderella, something, and that was deliberate. Horde. I stopped using this one. Secret DM things? That was always a useful one. It had all kinds of stuff in it. Gosh, there's a lot of stuff here. The titles are things like Indigo Things, Brainy Info. What even is Brainy Info? Oh, Brainy as in, right, as in Wazzatim's made Brainy. Okay. Oberon's Letter, Oberon's People. I don't know, maybe I never actually wrote it down. Maybe we have to actually go to the YouTube, find the scene. I suppose I'll be on the channel. Hey, can I just go to the channel? Playlists. There was a lot of glitter. This playlist. But we want this one. Just going to mute this. Oh man, this is some Welcome to the Gallant Horde finale. This is the last segment of this truly epic stream. Yeah, I'm trying to like zoom out. You can't do that. Of the story that we have been telling for the last 2 years. Gosh, I remember how tired I was. You have all battled and fought. Just need a list of the Archfey Jacks. Your character's name, to be specific. Past Jacks. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was. We are from the Feywild. I am Fey. I may not. No, that's going to be too hard. God damn it! Oh well, we'll just have to Try and zoom in and out of that, yeah. I don't even know if I still have the Roll20 map. I don't think I do. I think I got rid of them all. Alright, that's fine. We will just have to... I know that there was a Frost Prince. I think that I used this... Where did I find it? Archway of the Feywilds. As a kind of vague... Oh, Baba Yaga definitely needs to be in there. Duh. Nope. Character, I guess. Lord of the Wild Hunt. I have my own of those. Nah, I might just actually leave it at that for now. And we can always expand as we go. Go away. The mission, you may... Oh, yeah, true. I think you're right, though. And I also actually, if I go back to the... missions? No, those are Season 2 missions. Because I will definitely have... Somewhere I will have a token, and it will have her name on the token. It's just a case of finding... Gallant Horde... Completed... Quite late in the game, wasn't it? Glass slipper, glass slipper. I can't remember. At some point we switched, like our file structure switched, because when we started, I was just, like everything was just in one place, and it was all me. Like everything was me. And then when it got bigger and we started to, and Adam came on board and was doing stuff, then I think we moved everything into a shared space, but I don't know where I put it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Season 1. Job board. Aha! Right, this has got all more recent games in it. A glass slipper. Right. NPCs. Let's see if I still, somewhere in the depths of my computer's brain, have... It's thinking about it. It's like, you haven't looked at this folder for 1,000 years. I know that he called her, aka the mistress, was what he called her. She is prone to Sendrilla Dolnoy. Drilla. And yes, that was a deliberate reference to Cinderella and also to, like, what's her name? That French writer of fairy tales who wrote Beauty and the Beast. Wow, blanking. I know this. Anyway, it was, yeah, it's not an accident. She is prone to trickery, fond of narrative, likes playing at fairy godmother, and loves glitter. I've got the whole, like, I kind of feel like while I'm in here, I should pop these people into Varen, because I don't think I ever actually Did that. Oh, Varen, open it up. There's nothing here. So we'll make a... Aldo, Baracco. Oh, Baracco is a character. Varen. I have to try to be as complete as possible with low-end characters. The one thing I must always end up needing. Yeah, I know. And then you make something up, and it's like, suddenly you have to be, make it fit with everything else that is in your world. All right, so Queen. What was the Queen's name? Did we have a Queen? Armando. Oh, wow. My fingers don't want to spell today. Baracco. Prince of Varen. I can't remember the like order of ages. Armando was the bow guy. Enzo. Baracco. What are the? You know what? I probably have a list here somewhere, really cleverly. Do I? Was I that organized? Maybe not. Jax, write things down, girl. Oh wait, cast of players. Ha, that's what I want. The Baraccos. Okay, so Enzo is the youngest child of Aldo and Lorena. Baracco. Let's refresh this. Aldo. Oh, why does it move you? That's so annoying. So Armando's the second son. Edit it or what? Okay. You can't just go back. Okay. And then I've got to do my whole like nested things again. Kingdom of Varen. Right, so we've got Aldo. Got Lorena Baracco, who is a character, who is the queen of Varen. You see what I mean about how we started in Fairy and now we're in Varen. And this is what I mean, is that you just follow the breadcrumbs and you end up filling in gaps. And a lot of what I do works out this way. Lydia Baracco, third child of Aldo and Lorena Baracco. This is fun. I'm glad, because this is how I work a lot of the time, especially when I'm just trying to like fill in, get as much of the stuff that I've already made. My fingers really wanted to be Baraki. Fourth child of Aldo and Baracco. Internet rabbit hole that we get to see created. This is the Jack's brain rabbit hole. Welcome to it. This is what happens. Okay, and then there is Emily. Oh, did I leave out Indro? Who is the... yeah, I should probably put him in. Indro Baracco is the first son of Joe and Lorena Baracco. Okay, and then we have Emily Woods. It works in... She owned the tavern? Just work there. I can't remember. Works in the tavern. I also don't remember what the tavern's name was, if we gave it a name. It may have just been called The Tavern. Was the subject of Cinderella's desire to make a Cinderella story, and Baron tried to get her to marry Indro, but she wasn't interested in being a princess. Suppose I could link to it, eh? Do I still have it open? Oh no, I closed it. YouTube. Yes. Gosh, how do we even find it? So many things. Whoa. Oh wow. So old school. Slipper. Just want this one there. Oh, you can do it by doing this, hey. Just that. That'll do. At some point maybe I'll watch it and actually fill in the gaps, but... And then Arav... I've literally just written bestie. Porter. Is a character, human, best friend of... Oh my god. Emily. I would like you to know that I complain to myself just as much about my typos when I'm all by myself and not with an audience. It's great fun. And then Gundebold Oak Bottom is apparently a halfling shop attendant. I don't remember Gundebold Oak Bottom, but there you go. Alright, that's my cast of players. From that game. Okay. Follow our breadcrumbs back again. What we were doing? Archphase. I always wanted to go back and attend the ball. It would have been cool. I still want to do some stuff in Varen because I love the concept of... okay, so real talk. Varen owes a lot to that game, and the Kingdom of Varen owns a lot to the Terry Pratchett, the Discworld book called... I don't remember. Witches Abroad? Might be Witches Abroad. Where they go and Granny Weatherwax's sister is playing at Fairy Godmother. And Cinderella, to some degree, was definitely born from that character. Except that, of course, in the Pratchett story, you know, she's quite evil, whereas Cinderella's just having a laugh. Ever since Tiff put that picture in of Neris and Elsa in informal wear. Yeah. Do you know what I want to do now? I actually just want to put some pictures. I want to put some pictures. I want to go back and throw in... Wait. Oh boy. Maybe we should go through these old jobs and just see how many of these old jobs actually happened. essentially on Azurhia, because I've had this world in my head for a very long time, and so whenever I needed like a specific place or a location, it ended up being um, like some of them were just places I just totally made up. But oh yeah, so a lot of what I do owes a lot to Pratchett. I've been reading Pratchett since I was a teenager, and like even the concept of um, a world where belief is strong enough to manifest a being into existence, that's something that is pure Pratchett. Which is the whole concept of the deities on this world, is that these beings come into existence because of the strength of belief. And I don't know if you remember this from season one, but it was a big part of Titania and Oberon's um, like where they got their power from was based a lot in belief as well. So I love the concept that powerful beings like that actually owe their power to the people who believe in them, not the other way around. That is something that has always appealed to me. Because realistically, that's true in the world too. The Forest of Thessalpa, I think I just made that one up. I don't think that is a place that I ever intended to be anywhere except. I'm just going to go through the season one jobs now and see if any of these things should be in my world. Because some of them definitely were. That was also, I think it was only later that it started getting. The Thirsting Sands, I'm pretty sure, was actually intended to be an Iobuff desert. Man, my computer's so sad that I'm going digging into these. Because this is all like cloud stuff, so it's like, oh god, we've got to go find this. It's funny. Yeah, so the Thirsting Sands are actually the Shifting Sands. There's a big, 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 big place though. Nah, I might just leave that. Might just leave that. Let's not go. Let's not force things if they don't belong, right? The flying carpet job. That was. Oh, that was the like. Yes, maybe, maybe. Henley's Chasm is definitely in the teeth. That is a thing. So, do I even have the teeth here as its own thing? Maybe not. It'll be on our land. Titan's teeth. Hey. Henley's Chasm was where they captured the giant, the fire giant who became the blacksmith in the realm. I don't remember what his name was now, but that was the mission where they got him from. Crime Lord's Beach House. Yeah, I remember that. I don't. It was, and it came back round because they went back, and then it was there was that kid who was. Oh, the flying carpet's the very next one. So there we go. Maybe the answer lies in this folder. This is a thing I've been intending to do for ages. Just go through these old things and pop the stuff in that needs to be there. Okay, so the flying carpet. The bandit king Carlisle the Whisper from his home in the city of Arkmarie. So Arkmarie, it would make sense to put. Oh, I need a map. I need a map. Hold while I dig out my map. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. How do I, there we go. Maps. Got it. Because I made a map at some point of Azurhia. Find it. See if I can find it. And my secret stuff. This? Is it this? Right, this was my not very good, but just to give people an idea, map of Azurhia. So it would make sense to put Arkmurray probably somewhere like... It was very tropical, wasn't it? Maybe on the edge of Ijala, like here somewhere. See that? I don't have much on that part. Vistral, Ijala. But Arkmurray... Yeah... Arkmurray is a city. Technically falls under settlement. City on... Let's go tropical. City on edge of Ijala. I'm trying to not to name off a bunch of old Graith missions. I'm so curious. Well, I'm going to work through them, so you will find out. A lot of them are like, nah, that's not. And then... So I guess then we need an Arkmurray category. Look at us just making up cities. Willy-nilly. It's almost like we're populating a world. That's not how you spell Arkmurray. Can I change it? How do I change it? How do I change it? Maybe I just... I don't know how to change it. Well, that's dumb. Ah, yeah. Haha, I'm dumb. There we go. Arkmurray. And then we're going to add... what's his name? Carlisle the Whisper, who I think is now dead, if I remember correctly. Crime boss. Possibly deceased? Check old Horde games. The flying carpet. I think he died because the kid, the halfling, took over, if I remember correctly. Oh, I didn't have any, like, anything. Man, I didn't keep anything back then. I'm so dumb. Anyway, the flying carpet, and then they went back for another job at some point. Return to Carlisle's. There, that's a note for me for later to go back, because I don't want to go that way. The Tome of Duskenia. Pretty sure that was actually in the Great Althean Forest. These early games, man, I kept no notes. Like later when I realized that it was going to matter, I started keeping notes of NPCs and various things. I know, Swamps of Pelbron. So that can go in the Riverlands. The whole point of the Riverlands is they're swampy, swampy, swampy. Go. Swamps of Bron. Oh, did you go to the swamps? I can't remember who was in what. What I am going to do is actually link to the games. Just because that feels smart. So... Oh, back to where, look, I don't need that to be playing. Thanks, but no thanks. Back, 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 back. Back, 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 back. Back, 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 back. Wow. Look how much our, like, even our aesthetic has changed so much since those early games. Okay. Our interviews. So that was probably wise. We've got to go back even further. Oh, did we not put these early games? We must have, surely. The arena. Okay, let's go to the playlist. We might have lost some because we were... No, the Infiltrator's Key. We decided that was a no. Amulet of the Plains was a no. Henley's Chasm was a yes. I still need you to be muted. Thank you. There's no way to link to just the video when it's on a playlist. That's dumb. Oh wait, it's this, right? It's just that, I think. That. And we'll go back to our article list. Okay. And then Tome of Duskinia. Here we go. All right. What's next? What was after that? Uh-oh, I've gotten lost in my bugger. Damn it. Sorry, I lost myself. Breath appreciated that the lady wanted a book on knowledge to not be lost. Yeah, well, that is one of her things. Like, yeah, that is one of her things. She does in fact believe in, yeah, protecting. Oh, the flying carpet. We missed that one. Was that one of the ones we lost? Where was I looking? Oh, we must have lost the flying carpet. That's sad. I know there were some that we didn't save. The Wastes of Resavane. Oh, hey, it's you. Oh, oh, wait, go back. What is happening? Go back to the Wastes of Resavane. I really just need the links. I don't need it to be playing. Okay. Capture a living astral from the Wastes of Resavane, an Arctic snowy wasteland in the north. It was very vague, Jax. Past Jax. I mean, we do have an Arctic snowy wasteland in the north, as it turns out. So we could, in fact, have a Wastes of Resavane. There. Sure, let's do it. Why not? This is as good a way as any to flesh things out, right? I guess we'll just do this for now. wow, this is back. Remember when we were doing Archfey before we fell down a rabbit hole? The Centaur fight put. Yes, it was. No, we're going way back. Way back. This is like the very, very early. The steaming cliffs of Hipawa actually exist in New Zealand. So, that's not a thing that we're going to be doing here. The Jeweled Apple was set in the Feywild, as I recall. Pretty sure that was set in the Feywild. Yeah, by the time the Centaur Fight Pit came along, I was very clear that this was part of the universe we were working in. These ones are from. Yeah, I feel like that was a Feywild mission. Beholder's Crown. Man, this is so slow. It's so mad at me. I guess we could just do this. The Beholder's Crown. I can't remember if we put the thingies in this in these early ones. Oh, there we go. It's open now. Ah, yes, that was the one with the Explorer Maximus Holland Bell. I don't actually think this is in Azurhia. Bomber's Bag of Beans, that was a side quest. That was funny. Island of the Ancients was me just giving Megan her dinosaur thing. Monsoon Hills. I think that was just a random made up thing, just as an excuse to. A bit sick from the eggs. That's where the statue came from, eh? Amazing. Yeah, nah, the Ronsoon Hills I think was just a random thing. Fagin's Shrine, I don't even remember what that one was. Oh. Oh, I could definitely use that. I might steal the deity, but I'm not going to worry about the forests because. But I'm going to steal that deity because that was a thing I made up. The very. This is very heartwarming. What going back through the Feigen clear character Dryad deity as seen in. I don't think we actually met the deity, but. Yeah, you were here from early on, Matt. I think, like real early on. I think this was the one where they got trees thrown at them. I recall. Okay. The story tapestry. Oh look, and Titania's wand about the point at which I went, hey, what if the lady is Titania? Fun. Pause. Oh, yes. So this I'm pretty sure was in the Feywilds because the bard in question was Thomas the Rhymer. I don't know if that ever actually came up in the game, but the intent was that the bard in question was Thomas the Rhymer, which is why she wanted it back. So I must have already at this point had the idea that she was Titania in my brain, but I know that it was coming up with the concept of Titania's wand that made it click in my head. But yeah, so that's not on Azurhia. This was definitely a Feywild mission, so that's not on. Obviously, the Druids of Ajala we already know about. That's definitely there already. Should be anyway. Jala. What I could do though is actually put some of those druids in because I know that I made a list of them. What I might do is go druids of Ijala. Because this owes a lot to the like Africa and South Africa and Zulu cultures in specifically, which is where I grew up in Zululand. So these are all actually Zulu names, as I recall. Just going to dump them in here so that I have them, but I would have to go back because I haven't made any notes here about who's who. I would have to go back to see who's who. Like what, and even who. I think Tandi was the one who ended up going to the realm, but because one was definitely like the queen, and I think that Tandi was like the youngest child of the queen or something. Well, queen, not really queen, ruler. It wouldn't be a queen. Literally just dumping them in here. Okay, and then we will just pop this. We'll do a general Druids of Ijala article. Organization, I guess. And just dump that in there. There we go. I think if we go out and back in again, we'll see them. Yeah, it really is just throwing the names in, but that's fine. That'll give us gist. The gist. Okay, next. Statues in the Snow is one of the ones we missed, which I think was the one where Greth... Was it Greth? That's where Greth got his dogs, right? Statues in the Snow? Pretty sure. I guess was one of the ones we lost as well. The Lost Missions. Flint and Pearl, that's right. Oh, I didn't specify where that was. That's fine. Okay, next was the Haunted Orphanage. Don't think that one was on Azurhia. That one was on... Just a question of whether my... Yeah, that was also just generalized. There is an orphanage and it is haunted. Virix the OK. For those of you who were not part of the Horde way back in these days, Virix the OK was a character invented by my child. As you can tell, because he rules an empire he calls the Empire of Nearly Everything. No, he's not an Azurhia thing, I don't think. The Arcanaloth's amphitheater was set in the Hells, as I recall. Heist at the shipyards. Speaking of NPCs you think are going to be throwaway NPCs who stick around through 2 seasons. This one was definitely Shadowfell, so D&D-ness, but yeah. So the heist at the shipyards happened in Berterra, because that was where we met Annabelle and Kanan. So I'm pretty sure that all of that is already in there, because those characters became very, very significant. So I believe I have them in here already. If they're not in here, then they'll be in the Silsalads, because I've put her in the Silsalads. Sailing around, doing their sailing thing. Yeah, it really did. It was a whole thing. And like, was not originally intended to be as bonkers as it became. I don't know. Silsalads? Oceans, maybe? That's where I put them, on the oceans. Just no, I didn't do anything with that yet. I don't know. I'm sure they're here somewhere. Maybe they're in my miscellaneous NPC. Lads. Put them here, I guess. No. Oh, I'm so sure they're there somewhere. Captain Annabelle Clark. Okay, well, she's somewhere. Where? Who can tell? In any case, they definitely hung around. In search of elementals. Reasonably certain that was on an elemental plane of something something, rather than, because I started having fun with the different kind of planes. Oh no, Mountains of Nair. That's something I just made up. Gate of the Cloud Giants. I think was also just like maybe elemental plane of air, possibly. Somewhere in the sky. Ah, that was my Jack and the Beanstalk nod. That's right. A favor from a hag. Which hag was it? Is it someone I want to weave in? Because I think Mad Nose Carnival I'm definitely going to have to weave in. Bella Rockneys, a hag who resides in the strange haunted woods of Rabriand. We could put the strange haunted woods of Rabriand in the Wildlands. The whole point of the Wildlands is that it's full of weird and wonderful things, so maybe we will do that. The Wildlands. What did I literally just say with my mouth? The haunted woods of what now? Haunted woods of Rabriand. Oh, wait. Yeah, it does, right? That's probably why I said it. One of the nice things about these early Horde missions is like, it honestly, even like all the season 1 missions is I could literally just make stuff up, because it could be anywhere, and that was part of the point of the exercise, was that it could be anywhere. As seen in this game. And a lot of the time what I did was I looked at the maps I had and went, like, what can I do with this map? And then just made something up. Okay, and then her name was Luella Rockneys. Oh, did I give her 2 Ks? Yes. 2 Es too. She is a character. Hag. Favor collected by the Horde game. Great. Greth assumed very little about a place. He was often right to do so. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to go, right? That's the way to go. Demon's bathhouse was in the Hells, I'm pretty sure, because they rescued a mermaid from a demon. Definitely going to want Mad Nose Carnival because those were cool characters and I didn't get to do enough with them. Although I think some of them died. I think quite a few of them died actually, but oh, I totally missed the thing. Wait, go back, go back. I need the little story. Pretty sure it was in the Hells though. In the Abyss, yes. Okay, Mad Nose Carnival. What I need though is my list of NPCs. Pause. Oh, I never said where they were. Did we kill him? Did we kill Mado? I don't remember. I don't remember who we killed and who we didn't. Let's go all the way to the end and see. Need a map. Oh, we may have killed everybody. Who was left? The blue chick. Elias Nairn. Fucking bears, man. I think we killed everybody else. Sad. They were such fun characters. I had such fun making these characters. Ah, maybe there's no point then. Everyone's dead. No point. Ashufa's Barrows. Tempting to put this on Azurhia. Very tempting because it would be fun to do the throwback, but it doesn't actually make a lot of sense. Oh no, I closed the thing by mistake. Pause. Fallen Kings of Ililon. Nah, I think I'm gonna leave that because there was a whole like legend in my brain. And I feel like I need to let it be. Let it be like I'm John Lennon. Open file location. There we go. Cool. So I'm gonna leave that one alone. Gauntlet of the Lich. Ah, yes, that was set in D&D world. Heart of Talantes. Oh, that was a fun mission. That was a heartbreaking mission, as I recall. Clear the canals. That was in Trevorno. Nah, I'm gonna leave that one alone. The Unicorn Gate. I think it was a planar, like a way of jumping, a planar jump thing. Pause. A warehouse in Glimmerhaven. The Unicorn Gate or the canals one? Oh, I left out the Snake Temple. Oh, maybe we lost the Snake Temple. We might have lost the Snake Temple. I don't remember where the Snake Temple was supposed to be. Ah. Just looking at the Snake Temple to see if it was something relevant. I think it was just like your average Tempolo snakes. That's right. I'm just going to have a look at who the NPCs were. Because sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, these were people that I was going to reuse. Although if you kill everyone, it makes it... Oh, I do remember this now. I think I used this map for the vampire mission as well, maybe? But I also think you guys killed everyone, so... There was a period of time when the Horde just went in and killed everyone all the time. Yeah, nah. Okay, that's fine. We'll skip that one. Clear the canals was Trevorno. So we probably at some point should watch this one too, because there were a lot of there was a lot of shopping in this episode, and I feel like I made up shops that probably should now be in Trevorno. um, Trevorno. Yeah, those are all. I just make it go super duper fast, please. Full speed. Meow. Meow. Not a stealthy group for the unicorn gate. No. Get to actual, like, maps. That's what we need. Oh, Jean-Luc. Oh my god. Nah, I might have to go back to this at a later point and just work my way through it. Lemingdos is definitely on this world. But nobody knows where it is. So it's a secret. So maybe I'll just pop it in oceans. A single island. So gonna say organization. Isolated island of and protect items of immense and dangerous power. Which means we probably also need a sub Mendoza category. I will see if I cleverly had a list. Put it in the right place. Crap, crap. Where's it put it? Oh no. Oh no, I don't know where to put it. Am I being really dumb? I'm not seeing it at all. Ocean, please. Right. Well, one day we'll find it again and be like, that's in the wrong place. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's done it twice. Awesome. That's great. Delete that one, please. I only need one. Thank you. Oh my god. Right. The monks of La Mendoza. Do I have a list of NPCs? Was I that smart? Apparently not. Credits though. Oh no, it's already time to stop. This is fun though. Alright. Apparently I don't have a list, so I'm going to have to go back. And what I will do though is the monks. No, no, we won't do that. We will this. Ah! Oh my god, I can't even. As seen in this game. Oh shit, what have I done? As seen in this game. Navigation, we are going to make the parent category this one. Going to go back to our articles. And that is us for today, because now I have to get ready for boring, stupid work. Um, this has been a great trip down memory lane. Apparently, rolling the die and just starting from a place and then working wherever that place takes you is a way to do this. Oh no, this is going to bother me. And then you just um, chase the rabbit hole. So I might just do that from now on, unless we need something specific built out in a more specific way. Um, but yeah, thanks for hanging with me. I feel like this went really fast today, possibly because we were memory laning, and just info dumping into World Anvil. But yeah, thanks for hanging. On Thursday, we will be doing some game system stuff, and tomorrow night, so Wednesday night in New Zealand, I will be playing another game of, oh my god, where has my eye gone? It's right there, bro. What is happening? Yeah, I just need to refresh. Sorry. We will be doing Jax is not a gamer. I have not yet spun the wheel to find out what game I'm going to be playing. I will probably do that sometime tomorrow afternoon. Haha, you're hilarious. Uh, and yeah, thanks for hanging. This is always fun, and I actually really enjoyed today. So we'll probably just keep doing this next time because it's fun, and I'm enjoying just going through the old games and digging out that information. Um, yeah, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a beautiful time zone. I will see you next time.